Hello and welcome to the Album Man, and today I'm excitedly going to be doing a track review of Where We Are Now by David Bowie. And, I didn't think that I'd ever be lucky enough to do a track review of a brand new Bowie song. To be honest, I quite frankly thought he'd retired, because, I'd heard that he was enjoying bringing up his daughter in the way that he always regretted not bringing up his son, because, toll and commitment to recording. And, he seems to have got used to an, comfy, fairly easy New York life. And after declining appearing at the Olympics opening and closing ceremony, and his last release being in 2003 with Reality, I thought he'd truly called it a day. So the great surprise I had when I heard that he'd released a new single and announced a new album the next day, which comes out on March the 12th in the UK and March the 13th in the US. Now, I was not much of a fan of his last album, Reality. I don't think it's bad. No, definitely not. I just think it's a bit hit and miss. Some of it's, decent stuff, but some of it's not as much. And I suppose my relationship with Bowie, I think his peak was really from 67 to 80, not an uncommon belief from, the beginning to the end of the Berlin trilogy. And from Let's Dance onwards, which, Let's Dance, in my opinion, was a bit too 80s synth poppy. That's not my type of thing. And yes, I know Stevie Ray Vaughan was on guitar, but still, I can't say I enjoyed it. And, since then, there hasn't been something that, Bowie-ish that I've really, sunk my teeth into and really enjoyed. So, I didn't really know what to expect from this. As in Bowie time, 10 years is quite a long time. If you look at the changes he's had in 10-year periods, they're, pretty big. So, didn't know what to expect. Now, I was expecting disappointment, to be perfectly honest, as I hesitantly pushed that play button on YouTube and nervously slipped on my headphones. And then as I heard the sounds of a calmly played drum beat, a lovely piano melody and some really effective delay-rich guitar strumming every so often, and then in comes the voice of Bowie, who is clearly on this song playing to the maturity in his voice, and immediately my fears of disappointment evaporated, and instead I was consumed by the elegance of the song. It is the song of an older man. Now, don't take that as an insult, or, I'm thinking, oh, we can't do it anymore type thing. No, that's not what I mean. What I mean by song of an older man is that it's a very retrospective song about him looking back on his life, in particular his time in Berlin, as there's many references to that in the song. But I see the song as more just a look back at his career and life, to be honest. Musically, the song builds in such a beautiful way without ever sacrificing the fact that it is in fact a song ballad, or the intrinsically haunting nature that emanates from its lyrics. Bowie's voice on this song, as I've touched on, just has a maturity to it and a depth, and he doesn't try and make it soar throughout the song, which really fits the tone. And I just think it's such a well-crafted, beautiful and lyrically clever song. And to be honest, I have to apologise for Mr. Bowie. I honestly doubted him and thought that he wasn't capable of making music to such a high quality at 66. But well done indeed, to be honest. It's a fantastic single, and I just hope the album can live up to it. I'm sure, the album's going to be full of lots of, interesting and varied songs, and I'm sure it'll be a varied album. It's a Bowie album after all. But overall, I'm going to give this song a 9 out of 10. He's really captured the maturity of his voice on this song, and he's really played to his strengths. It's a really great ballad, even if the video, it's a pretty weird video. I can't say I get the video. His face imprinted on a puppet, and then some woman who I presume to be his wife, possibly, next to him on another puppet, but the entire puppet seems to have two heads. I don't quite get the video. But the song's bloody good, so I don't care. Yeah, this has been the Album Man. Thanks for watching. Can't wait to subscribe, and long live rock and roll.